Hello Nightmares, and welcome back to another video. For today, we are unboxing the Gothic Beauty Box number 59. This is my second Gothic Beauty Box, and I'm so super excited to share it with you guys today. If you guys want to get one of these, the Gothic Beauty Box is available via Zigntastic.com, and Gothic Beauty Box number 58 is also available for a limited time. And all the previous ones before that, I do believe, are sold out, unfortunately. You can also search Gothic Beauty on Kickstarter and pre-save the upcoming campaign to get the early bird pricing on the Kickstarter exclusive items. So today we have this, and I'm trying not to show you my address. I figured it's been a while since I've done a straight up ASMR video, so here we are. We are here doing a full ASMR unboxing. Also, if you guys were to get a Gothic Beauty Box, everything that is in this box, you would get as well. So, while I go over the items, I'm going to give you a little background on the history of the brand as we go. So this is the Gothic Beauty Magazine, issue number 59. Look how pretty that is. Love it. Here's to hoping one day I'm on the cover of Gothic Beauty Magazine. Wishful thinking, we're manifesting. Okay. So this one's gonna go over beauty, fashion, lifestyle, events, music, and DIY. There's gonna be a segment on Chain Cult, which I actually do have a few pieces from them. I love Chain Cult, they're so cool. We got an ad for Dark Asteroid Pretty on the back. In our first page, there's this really pretty lip service picture. But I have to show off just one thing because I did kind of peek and see, and I'm so excited. And some of you may have seen me post about it, but I geeked. I opened this, and so Gothic Beauty Magazine, for a quarter century, like 25 years, they are like the longest running goth magazine in the world, and that's really cool. And I think that's really cool that they work so hard to support and connect and preserve the community. So seeing that me and Dijon are actually in this magazine, I was like, oh my god, I'm keeping it forever. Well, if you look right here in the features, there is me and Dijon. What? I geeked so hard. I saw that and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Oh my god. And also, shout out to my buddy Senes. She's up here. I love opening this and seeing like so many of my friends in it. It's so cool. But I think it's cool that they do these little shout outs for everybody. Let's see, there's so many awesome things in here. The bridal section is my favorite because I'm a sucker for love, and I just think it's so cool. I also love that they did a segment on lip service because I have so many pieces from them. And the artifact section is also really cool too. But I won't give away all of the fun things that are within this magazine. Like I said, to get one of these, if you just get like the magazine by itself, I think it's like super affordable. So is the beauty box. I would say, like, for the quality of things you get and the amount of things you get, it's really worth the price. But you can get a digital edition of this if you want to just look through it. And you can also get a physical printed copy as well. So the first thing we got on top here was we got some stickers. We have the Gothic Beauty magazine bat sticker. How cute is that? And we've also got this Euphoria Miss FD sticker that is a holographic rainbow. I know I am dark and I know I am spooky, but if there's anything I love is I love a good pink moment and I love a good rainbow moment, and I love both of those things existing together. All about it. I think that this is really cool because this is celebrating the release of her new album. If you guys haven't listened to Miss FD, you should. She's awesome. I would give Miss FD a listen for sure. That's definitely going on my sticker shelf. Me and Deshawn have a project we've been making. We have this bookshelf, and every time we get stickers, we've been putting them on the shelf, and I think that's so cool. The next thing we got is another lip service ad. My twin, I love her, she's great. Which is also a coupon code. If any of you are interested, here is a lip service coupon code. We also have a lip service dagger air freshener. What? In the car. It is going in the car. It's amber scented. So we're gonna give this a sniff when I take it out of the packaging. But like, through the packaging it smells really nice. So for our next item, I'm geeking because I love these. I actually used the last one from last box with the little diamond stamp, but from Lashy Doodle here we have another double-sided eyeliner marker, but this stamp is an unk. How fitting, we wore our vintage unk shirt today. I actually thrifted this not too long ago, and it is a true 80s piece, and I'm chef's kiss, in love with it. I mean, you take a look at this shirt and you tell me it's not the most me shirt you've ever seen. So this retails at, I believe, about $13 from Lashy Doodle. I actually am wearing Lashy Doodle's liner right now. I wore it out the other day when I went to Goth Night, and I have to say, it doesn't move. It's really good. It's worth every penny. 10 out of 10. Actually tomorrow I plan on filming a little get ready with me because I'm going to Atlanta for a concert. Me and Deshawn are going to see Sextile and Automatic. I saw Sextile not too long ago with Molchat Doma, but I mainly went for Molchat Doma. I like Sextile at the time, like I listened to them, but when I saw them live, they just like blew me away. And then I saw that they were touring and coming through to Atlanta, and I was like, we gotta go. So we're doing that tomorrow. And from the 15th to the 20th, there will be no content posted. Thought I'd give a little update in the mix. My grandfather's having a really serious surgery as he has skin cancer. And so I kind of had to like go part-time on my job, drop everything, and now I have to go and be with him while he's in recovery. So I will have that little break, but then I'll be back. I thought about sharing a more in-depth video of what's going on with him eventually when I'm ready to talk about it, as it's a really hard topic for me. But for the next item, we have these green and black striped gloves from Charlotte's Vale. Now, I live in the South, so tomorrow is supposed to be the beginning of fall, and literally fall isn't happening. It's 90 degrees outside, and it's been raining for the last 3 days. I think that's as close as we're gonna get. So we're gonna, and I'm gonna take these out and try them on and show them for you guys. These are so comfortable. I love this shade of green. Fun fact, when I was a teenager, this shade of green and turquoise were my favorite colors ever. My old friend in high school, his name is Kevin. Ironic, I know, because my cat's name is Kevin, but his name was Kevin, and he gifted me this bottle of turquoise nail polish, and it was a China glaze, and it was a turquoise nail polish. And I wore it every single day for a year straight. I wore turquoise nail polish, and it was just kind of my thing for a while. So these are super soft and comfortable. I actually don't own anything from Charlotte's Vale, so this is like my first Charlotte's Vale piece. But I can definitely see myself wearing these and like when it gets a little bit cooler towards winter. You know, these and like a nice warm sweater. These remind me of like the early 2000s in like the best way possible. We got another perfume from Spooky Spirits Lab, and this is the scent Velvet Shadows. Velvet Shadows. So we're gonna give that a sniff. I love these roller ball perfumes. They're so convenient for like throwing in your purse. Oh, okay. So the vibes of this one. Dijon is not in this video. I'm sure you heard the cough. He's a little under the weather. That's why we don't have Mr. Spooky Boo with us today. So this smells like the woods, and then the scent of this is Velvet Shadows, but it smells like the woods on like a rainy day. I have like little hints of like cinnamon and like a little bit of lavender. It reminds me, I am the biggest Sandman nerd on the planet. It's my favorite comic series. It inspired my fashion. It inspired me a lot and got me through some dark places. But last year, I bought like these perfumes from Mad Lab Studios, and they had one for Destiny of the Endless that smelled like books and like just a garden, books in a garden, like old books in a garden, which is kind of Destiny's thing, you know, his realm is a garden. It has like a maze, and he reads the book where he knows like everybody's fate, but this almost smells exactly like that, and I love it because that specific perfume has been out of stock forever, and it probably will never be in stock again. If you know, you know why. The author of Sandman, there's a whole thing about that. Look it up. I don't agree with what that person did. So a lot of like Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab had a Neil Gaiman collection, and they pulled it. Oh, drop that. Just about everybody who had any kind of collection for Neil Gaiman pulled it for reasons. Put it that way. But yeah, the scent, spot on. I love it. I'm so excited. Not just because this is wrapped in bubble wrap, and bubble wrap is one of my favorite things ever, but because it's an eyeshadow palette. And this one is green themed. I don't have any green themed palettes yet. I'm excited. Oh, look at that packaging. This is from Lashy Doodle. And this is inspired by bog witches. As a southern goth, this makes me so happy. But we gotta crack this open and swatch it naturally. I'm gagged. I'm gagged. Look. Look at that. One more time. That is incredible. So we're gonna swatch it. The first shade here is called Crescent Moon. Ooh, the formula is very smooth on that. I have to find a spot on me that doesn't have tattoos. Oh no, back of my hand it is. Ooh, this is like the perfect bluish gray. That goes crazy, actually. Dijon bought me this super pretty duochrome eyeshadow that I'm gonna wear tomorrow for Sextile. I'm gonna put that on too because that is so lovely. We've got Doom Dust. I'm gonna put that right underneath here. These are very pigmented. Look at that. It is like the perfect, like, neutral blackish gray. So like in the pan it looks very just straight up black, but it actually is more, I'm not sure how well you can see, it's more of like a buildable grayish black. This is one of the shades I'm like most excited about because I told you we need more glitter, okay? I love glitter so much. This one is called Witch's Brew, and it is this one from the palette right here. Do you see that? We're just gonna go for it. So this is more of like a chunky glitter formula. Oh, that is lovely. Yeah, it's more like it's meant to be like packed in, if you will. But look at that. That is so gorgeous. That is one of the most beautiful green glitter shadows I have ever seen. Oh my god. Then we have Firefly Magic, which is like this beautiful shimmery lime green color. Ooh, that contrast, that is so beautiful. I'm running out of hands, so we're gonna move to my other hand. This lovely golden, beautiful autumn ember shade is so lovely. And if some of you are curious, yes, I am filming in my bathroom. It is quiet and spiderwebs. Look how beautiful that is. It's like pure gold. Sorry, that little wrapper from the gloves beside me. Morning Moss is a darker green shade. I'm gonna put that right beside this other one so you can see them in comparison to one another. One has a shimmer, one does not. So this one here is Morning Moss, and it's a more deeper green and not so much of a sheer shiny green like the other one. Then we have the Bog Witch, which is a deep green, and I think this palette goes really well with the gloves. The green theme, I'm just loving it. So So I'm going to put that one beside the other two greens. And there is Bog Witch. That is phenomenal. This is such a lovely palette. The color story goes so well together. Now we have another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glitter shade here called Lucky Potion. What I love about the glitter shadows is, you know, like a lot of them, there's just a layer of glitter on top and then it's not all the way through. This is glitter through and through. Oh my goodness. That is something else. Wow. I mean, look at that. If magic is real, and I do believe it is glitter. Glitter is purely magic. I love it. And then the last shade is this dark grayish green called Toad Familiar. Ooh, it is actually a like deep mossy green. Oh, that is so lovely and so wearable. So as you can see, there's lots of, like, I feel like these two shades would go seamless together. But that is this palette. The Bog Witch themed palette. I love this so much and I cannot wait to do a look with this. The next thing we have is from Dark Asteroid Pretty, and it is a small precision brush. So we're going to take that out and take a little look at it. I actually used their eyeshadow brush from the last box and it worked. Chef's kiss. I think the thing I love the most about these boxes is that everything is 100% vegan and cruelty free. And I think that's a really good thing because there's so many products on the market that are not those things. And I believe if you're going to put something on your face, it shouldn't be hurting another person or another creature's face. So I very much so like that. Here is the brush. And it says here, Dark Asteroid Pretty. And it is so soft. This is really good for packing in glitter formulas. Let me get you here. Super awesome, super well made, and the bristles on this brush are like really soft and they're just packed in there, so like you are really getting your product on where you need it to go. I think that's super awesome. Ooh, so we have here from Form Flux, this is a little makeup brush cleaner, and I do believe that this makeup brush cleaner is available in other colors as well. But it has nice texture to get all of your ooky spooky pigments out of your brushes after doing your lovely makeup. This is a really good tool for that. I also like that it kind of looks like a teacup. So I'm going to take this out and take a little bit of a closer look at it. So the other colors available are, I believe, lavender, and there is also, I believe, a pink one as well. But you can also flip it out like this and hold it in here so you can get it that way, or if you prefer, take your little makeup brush and just put your soap on and go in there. This is your friendly reminder, don't forget to clean your makeup brushes. It's super important. Ooh, we have this Art Nouveau little hair clip here from Hermetic Art. How beautiful is that? Now, I've never been super much of a hair clip person until recently. Deshawn actually got me these really pretty skeleton hand clips that I wore when I went to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. And I was just like, maybe I'm a hair clip person now. So I'm gonna take this out and give it a little look. So here it is in all of its beautiful glory. This is the style of hair clip where you squeeze here, I believe. Yes, and it just pops open like that. And you could wear it, you know, like here, or behind your hair. I think that this would look lovely on anybody, but I'm a huge bat fan, obviously. I've got my bats on today, and this is super beautiful. So those are all of our lovely fun items from this edition of Gothic Beauty Box number 59. And of course, I want to give a special thank you to Gothic Beauty Box for sending this over to me to unbox for you guys. I'm super thrilled to always share this with you and show you guys what I get, how I use it, my honest opinions on it. I do think that this is such a super awesome opportunity, and of course I hope you all are doing well, that you have a great day, a great night, a great week, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Sweet dreams.